The Padres have a massive problem on their hands as they drop a huge series thanks to these performances that were not great overall. Let's talk about it. Hi, welcome back to another episode of Padres Digest with your host, Andrew, where today we are miserable once again. This time, yesterday was sadness. Today is a mix of just sadness, a little bit of despair, and some anger thrown in. We're not having fun. If you were here last video, I told you I had to go to work today, so I was going to miss the game. Well, I've had a horrible day today. Let's just say I didn't have to go to work today. All I wanted was a nice, satisfying Padres victory, and I couldn't even get that from today. So I am going to bed after this. I hate everything. I am miserable. God. Padres baseball. Let's be honest. All the real fans, all the true fans, this is just normal Padres baseball life. This is what it means to be a Padres fan. Please apply, by the way. Also, please subscribe. I still gotta work on the sub goals. I've been really busy. I'm so sorry. I'm a mess today. And who else is a mess today? The Padres. So I guess that's why I love the Padres so much, because we're so relatable. AJ Cassavell, hope you're doing good. New picture for you. I just recognized that. Also, AJ Cassavell just did AMA on Reddit and Ask Me Anything, so I'll try to make a video on that tomorrow, because who doesn't want to see that? But final Reds 2, Padres 1. Nick Pivetta dominated for 7 innings. The Reds scored twice in the 8th with a bunt hit against Kyle Hart and 2 seeing eye singles off Adrian Morejon. That was the difference on a night Fernando Tatis Jr.'s solo home run was the only SD offense. Basically, Nick Pivetta, very good. And Padres offense, horrific. Awful. Disgusting. Makes me want to gouge my eyes out and cover my ears. Maybe cut them off too. Who knows? Because they are horrible. Game you had to win, and you had every chance to win it, is literally the best way you could sum up this game. Thank you, Ryan Cohen. But let's start with the good. 7 scoreless innings for Nick Pivetta. Pitched at least 6 innings with 2 earned runs or fewer allowed in 19 of 29 starts this season. His ERA is down to 2.73. This is before the game, I'm pretty sure. But Nick Pivetta currently has the 9th best ERA among qualified pitchers this year. Number 1, which is insane to me, Paul Skeens. Not that he's number 1, but the fact that he has a sub-2 ERA. But, of course, the usual names, Tariq Skubal. The Phillies pitchers are doing good. Christopher Sanchez, Hunter Brown. Is he Astros? Oh, God. Please yell at me in the comments. I know you guys love when you yell at me in the comments. But, yeah, a lot of really good pitchers on this list, and I'm happy that Nick Pivetta is top 10. Top 10 pitcher in the league for a contract that honestly wasn't that huge, and we still have control of him. So good job, AJ Preller, on that one. We give you full props for that. But let's talk about, of course, let me start with this. Well, I guess we'll start with this. Ramon Laureano just robbed Brian Hayes, not his dad, Charlie Hayes, off a game-tying home run. Tatis last night, Laureano tonight. Incredible defense. And then Laureano kind of made that bobble, which I felt like if he had the ball and threw it in, he could have maybe gotten the runner out at home and kept the game tied. That's pure speculation. I mean, Tatis had the same deal. If he threw it maybe like a mile per hour faster, maybe we could have gotten him out at home. TJ Friedel, I think it was. But let me backtrack real quick. Let's talk about the pitching. So Nick Pivetta, we all know he's good, right? No earned runs, no runs. I mean, the home run was technically... he technically gave up a home run that he caught. So, like, if Laureano wasn't there, or if for some reason Sheets was playing in left field, it would have been an earned run. My point being, though, is that I guess I'm not really making a point. I'm trying to say is that he had 0 earned runs, maybe a little asterisk, because thanks to Ramon Laureano. But either way, he pitched really, 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 really well, and he did his job. We'll get into the people who don't do their jobs right now. But even Kyle Hart did his job. I mean, he could have been worse, could have been better. But I mean, Kyle Hart, I don't know how to word it. He did what was asked of him, thanks to our lack of bullpen. And you really notice now that losing Jason Adam has been a huge crushing blow for us. And then having to use Morahone as a closer and him not coming up as well. I mean, he did pretty horrible today, right? Where no one's gonna argue that he isn't. I swear to God, though, if I see one Morahone sucks comment, I'm crashing out because he has been the best reliever, not just on this team, but almost in the entire league. I think Aroldis Chapman right now has earned that title as best reliever in the league, but Morahone's definitely top 5. So if I see anyone give Morahone crap, he is a sub-2 ERA. If anyone calls him bad, I swear to God, I'm coming for you. With love, but I'm coming for you. And then Yuki Pookie, I mean, he did good enough. We love Yuki Pookie, but let's be honest, 4.31's not going to cut it. But let's talk about the big issue. Where was it? Oh, well, I guess I can start with this. Padres have a host of relievers down tonight. They're going to Kyle Hart with a run lead in the 8th. Yeah, so we've used like all our relievers this past couple of games. So we had to use the bottom of the barrel. And it's not that it didn't work out, because obviously Morahone, because I don't want to say the reason that we lost the lead, but it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. What else is unfortunate, like I keep trying to tease, is this offense today. Everyone but Fernando Tatis Jr., who hit 3 home runs in July and August combined and has 3 home runs already in September. But the unfortunate thing today also, Jackson Merrill, almost a walk-off home run, 382 feet. It was hit, but died because of atmospheric things that San Diego has. We got Petco'd. The offense sucked. So let me start with by saying this. I don't have the stat on hand. I think I could probably find it. But Machado has gone hitless in like 5 of his most recent 6 games. Something like that. So Machado, I'm at the point now where I don't even know. Like, I'm not going to hate on Machado. He's still our captain, right? But there's something definitely wrong. I don't know if it's mentally. I don't know if it's mechanically. I don't know if he's injured. But I think there actually genuinely has to be a conversation of moving him down in the order. I'm not saying put him at 9 or 8, but like 5th maybe. I mean, not even just because he's bad, but maybe just give him a new like look. Give him a new new mindset or something, right? So the only positive that I ever take away from these Machado performances, and this like super copium, sorry, that's a Gen Z word, super blindless hopeful of me, but I'd rather he be cold now and then be hot in the playoffs than be hot right now and be cold in the playoffs. Now, obviously, baseball is not black and white, and that's not how things work, but it's how I keep myself sane. Let's put it that way. And then Gavin Sheets had the clutch double, which was fantastic to see. And then everyone else, I mean, Merrill didn't have a great game, but he almost had a walk-off. O'Hearn has not looked good recently, sadly to say. I know a lot of people were mad that we put McCoy in over O'Hearn, but let's be honest again, O'Hearn has not looked good recently. Does he have a better chance than McCoy does? Yes. Do I hate that Brian Johnson got a at-bat in the 9th? Yes and no. I feel like Johnson has that dog in him, so I'm not like mad that he got up at-bat, but I would still prefer Ryan O'Hearn over Bryce Johnson. That being said, Ryan O'Hearn has not looked good recently. And then Diaz, who has looked better, let's be honest. He had looked better, but today was not his day. And then Cronenworth got a hit and a walk. So, yeah, there were some good performances, but nothing matters when you have this stat. 0 for 8 with runners in scoring position. Machado, Laureano, O'Hearn, Cronenworth, Arraez, Johnson, Merrill, 2 people. You can win games without scoring runners in scoring position like we did the other day because we had like a couple of home runs, but it's not an often thing where you can win games if you don't score any runners that are in scoring position. 0 for 8 is disgusting. It's horrible. It's ugly. I know we're like bottom of the league with runners in scoring, or OPS with runners in scoring position. So until this is a stat that can be fixed, don't expect this offense to really do damage. Like, yes, we'll have our games, don't get me wrong, but consistency, like I keep saying, consistency is the key to unlock this team. And right now, that is not at all something we're going to get. We're also probably going to be down 3 games because the Dodgers are beating the Rockies right now. So it's unfortunate, right? It's unfortunate. Tomorrow, though, I'm hoping we can get the same Randy Vasquez we saw last time. And I hope that somehow, some way, the Padres can remember how to hit against a pitcher with a 12.54 ERA. I swear to Jesus Cristo himself, if we cannot score on a pitcher with a 12.54 ERA, I will do unspeakable things on the next video that involve much yelling, much anger, and probably pulling my hair out. I know he only has 9 innings pitched, and it's not like a definitive stat, but like, come on. Come on. If we don't, I swear to freaking God. But let me show you this real quick. Where were we? Right here. I've mentally accepted playoffs at Wrigley. Wrigley as in the Cubs home field. So let's take a real quick look. I know this video is getting a little long, so let me do it quickly. Wild card right now. We're safe and sound, kind of, in the second spot, right? Unless we somehow blow every single game for the rest of the year, we're probably going to make the playoffs. I mean, the Reds are kind of making a comeback. Giants are kind of making a comeback. So they're looking dangerous. But again, unless there's a monumental breakdown, we have a good chance of making the playoffs. The problem is, the way this team looks, we have to pray for a hot streak of consistency. And even then, when we do have that, it only lasts a few games, and the playoffs are going to take a whole month, right? So I don't want to be a doomer, but let's just say our outlook is not very bright. I absolutely 100% think we have the keys to have success in the playoffs. We have the players, we have the bullpen, and we can have the starting rotation to take us in deep into the playoffs. But it does not mean anything if one part of this team is inconsistent. If the bullpen's inconsistent, we're screwed. If the starting pitching's inconsistent, we're screwed. If the offense is inconsistent, we're screwed. Baseball is a team sport. Live, breathe, die, teamwork. If one cog fails from the trio that is pitching and offense, we're screwed. And that's why it's so hard to win a World Series. But right now, I'm hopefully optimistic and doubtfully pessimistic. Is that a phrase? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, this is what we got, right? I don't want to say we have to sweep the Rockies, but I'm genuinely at the point now where I think we might have to sweep the Rockies. That Mets series is going to be so huge because it basically decides who we're going to play, right? Are we going to play, is it the Dodgers who are in the last spot? Or is it the Brewers now? I don't know. I have to double check. But basically, are we going to play the Cubs or are we going to play a division winner? That's what that Mets series is going to mean. But honestly, if we want to get back on track, at least 3 wins. If we split, we're screwed. 3 wins at least. I would love a sweep. And then the Mets at least get one. If we get swept, I'm going to crash out. At least get 1. I know that's super desperate, but at least get 1. White Sox, do what you got to do. Brewers, do what you got to do. D-backs, do what you got to do. All we got to do is win games. I don't care how we do it, and I keep saying it. I don't care what we have to do. We have to win games. Simple as that. I know it's super simple, super like, oh no crap, Andrew, but like at the end of the day, it's September. We're almost in the playoffs. I don't give a living frickety frick how we win these games. I just care that we win them. I hate everything. I'm going to go get a nice little snack and be miserable because today sucked. Let me know how you guys felt about today. Did you guys have fun today? Did you have a good day? Tell me if you had a good day. How do you feel about the Padres? You think we're screwed? Or do you think there's hope for everybody? Do you think Machado will get hot in the playoffs? Or do you think he's just finished? I know 90% of you are going to doom on him, and that's fine. I've accepted that, and I am happy you guys have opinions. Let's put it that way. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Go Padres. Please win a game, and goodbye.